Now, there's about this many drift cars in the game, and I have some questions on my mind. Does the terrain matter? How's the handling with jumps? What about in a storm? And ultimately, do they all drive the same? I have collected every single drift car into my garage ready to drift. However, they're actually not upgraded for drift yet, most of them. If you've been a long viewer, you'll know that these cars, I bought them a long time ago, other than that one. But today, we're going to spend 1.6 million converting all of them, which means this is 13 million of drift cars. This is one I'm most excited for, clearly inspired by the design by GTA Wise Guy. Oh no, don't tell me I can't do it. I can't do it in this shop. I've got to drive all of them to house. Okay, well, I guess I could stand outside and just, yeah, all right. Please hold. That's the last one. Nice. So, what I've gone and noticed, you can't yet make a drift event, but you can create a stunt or whatever event and set up your own course and specify drift cars. But that does mean we can check out all of my new upgraded machines on this beautiful, beautiful course. I say beautiful course, it's kind of horrendous. Now, something I did notice when I was using this unupgraded to do the test around the course, it felt sloppy. After driving a bunch of the other drift cars before, this one, I wasn't feeling it so much. But anyway, this course should let us drive all these things back to back to see exactly if they all drive the same. And you know what? From the go, I'm leaning on yes. The only difference between it is how they're letting down the power onto the road. And thus ends number one. You might have seen a couple of obstacles around the course. I need to try that as well once we've answered the first question. If there's one car that's gonna feel different, surely the modern tuner car. You know what? I don't want to jump the gun. It might genuinely just be the different performance levels. Oh, this has gone very... It's gone well! But I kind of want to say it does indeed feel a little bit different. It feels like I've got more power on the go. It could just be the fact that this is a faster car. Like, that might be the only difference between them. But the Jester, oh, I feel like I can be less specific on it. You know what? I don't care what it is. So far, the Jester is my favorite. It felt quicker and I felt I could be like sloppier with it. The only difference between all of these cars is this one right here, which is ultimately a muscle car. We have another one. I think it's the Fathom. It's actually a different class as well, but the majority of them are sport. Muscle feels different. It's probably the only car class that feels properly different. Okay, that's not true. It has the most significant difference when it comes to driving normally. So how is it going to be? You know, I feel like I'm really having to push this thing. The lack of power is so letting it down. We need to be able to upgrade these things. We need the performance upgrades after, especially on sluggish boys like this. I was kind of hoping this would be one of the best ones because it's a muscle car. The wheel spin should be crazy, but I feel like it's bogging down every time I try and extend the drift. There's definitely a difference. And another one I really want to try is the Euros, or the not 350Z. And I'm going to say straight away, this also feels very different. What I noticed straight away is this one seems to hold a lower speed, but at the same time, at the beginning, once I stop, there we go, straighten out, the car feels heavier to initiate the slide. It kind of just wobbles about for a little bit until it actually gets into the slide. And then as you can hear, it was holding gears really well. I need to try that multiple times over, I think. Anyway, we've tested the majority of the cars. In fact, I've tested them all in the dry. What about when we have a little bit of rain and some sliding along the side, some jumps? Right now, we can't make our own drift events, but when we do, we know they're going to get a little bit mental. Up in the sky, you might fall off, you might die. This thing is probably one of my favorite cars from the Tuners update from a long time ago. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so smooth. I don't know if that's the water or this car. That is the smoothest drifting I have experienced thus far in this game. It's got to be a combination of like this water normally does mess around with the handling on GTA. This is good. The problem is I can't see my course anymore. Hey, checkpoints are fine. We're fine. We're fine. Yes! Yes! That's so smooth! Oh! Wow. Yeah, we need to try another couple of cars in this weather, because that is incredible. Let's give the big one another go. This is surely now perfect conditions. It is down on speed compared to the others, but the bars say it's not on acceleration. So we'll see, I guess. Come on. Come on, big one. Come on, big one. Get a nice... Oh. That's a miss. So far, she is definitely better. Interesting. So it's definitely to do with the water that makes the cars a lot better. You can get a lot wider, which again, I know it makes sense. I know it sounds stupid explaining this, but we're going to test the depth of the GTA drift handling, because normally in games, some games don't have the cars affected by water. I don't actually make that many GTA races, and I've accidentally... Oh! I accidentally made it so that it's got alternative checkpoints that just disappear. I don't know what I've done. I've completely ruined the damn thing. Drifting in the rain is so awesome in this game. I really want them to make drift events, because I could make some super sick stuff in the creator, I mean. Like, they're obviously going to let us do it at some point, but like, please, sooner rather than later. Oh! The little Futo. The little Futo just gets his wheels peeling very quickly. My brain's like, avoid the jump, avoid the jump. Oh, no! Ah! It's fine. The sports cars are by far the best. There's no question about it. The big truck in comparison is kind of useless. If you are doing an actual drift kind of event, and again, that being points based, always go for something like this. I'd say overall, there's very minimal differences between all of these cars. But I think of my favorites that we've driven and put the time into to really experience, it's gotta be the Remus and the Futo we just drove. This I would describe as a little bit quicker, stabbier, to the point. You can get this thing to just move and dart in the direction you want, compared to some of the others are a little sluggish. But because of it, I feel like I can't be as wide. In the same way, this would be somewhere in the middle of the vehicles, I would say. Oh, it's still so good. See, my checkpoints disappear. I don't know what I did. I'm so used to there being music when I'm racing. I keep forgetting to turn the damn radio off. You're like, Theo, turn the music off so you don't get copyright. But I like the music. It's GTA music is so good. Just like this car. Folks, we do not mention a damn word about how many blue cars I have. Ultra blue specifically. I think I have 5 in this video. You should see my other garages. It's such a nice color. Why do I never see it? It's beautiful. I'm gonna say though, so this is the newest vehicle they added to the game. It's the only new drift car that's available. And what I'm gonna say is, this is a lot sluggier, slowish. It doesn't feel anywhere near as nice as some of the others. I might say this is not my least favorite, but I'd put this at like 2 or 3. It's not that great. We're not talking about speed here, which is fine. Great, because now I don't actually, I don't need to know what I'm talking about. The camera on these cars is always so funny. What if we go a little bit more precise in here? It's another, oh God. The big wings, not great. You can make some proper sick drift courses in here. Oh. The Futo and the Remus. The Futo and the Remus. If you want to feel like a drifting god, the Futo and the Remus without the big stupid wing on it. It's almost like rediscovering the game. Like, I know there's been plenty of mods forever on 5M or hell, just modding GTA 5, but there's just something different about it when it's actually in the game. Everyone's able to access it. I'm going to park there. Everyone's able to enjoy it in the same way. Fantastic. I cannot wait to see some more drift cars added to the game. That's for sure. Moving the freak out of the way. No, we need VR support. Come on, Rockstar. GTA 6, PSVR 2, please, I'm begging. Let me know, what's your favorite drift car is it any of the two I mentioned? And if you want more GTA drifting, check out these, because I did customize all the cars.